Hello students, in this video we are going to see about the SQL and its types, okay, in chapter 3. Let's move to the session SQL. So what is the expansion of SQL is structured query language. So it is a standard language used for accessing and manipulating database, as we have seen already. So it is a language which is used to access and manipulate the database. Databaseல உள்ள இருக்கிறத நம்ம access பண்ணுறதுக்கும் அதில் ஏதாவது changes நம்ம manipulate பண்ணுறதுக்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணுற language தான் structured query language. So what are the functions performed in SQL or so create new database. We can create a new database and we can create a new table and we can insert and update records in a table. So ஏதாவது new records insert பண்ணலாம், இல்லை இருக்கிற records we can make any changes in this and execute queries from a database. If any condition we have to give means we can check with the help of queries or by the help of conditions from the database and then retrieve data from the database. So according to the queries what you are giving, so the data are retrieved from the database. Okay, so these are the functions performed by SQL. So what are the types of SQL commands? So SQL commands are classified into 5 categories depending on the functionality. So each has individual functionality. So there are 5 categories. What are the 5 categories is, one is data definition language, which is shortly mentioned as DDL. And next is data manipulation language, which is mentioned as DML. And next is data query language, which is mentioned as DQL. And next is transaction control language, TCL. And next is at last data control language, and next that is DCL. Okay, so let's see each one by one. Data definition language, DDL. So data definition language commands are used to define database schema. So we have learned already, schema is nothing but of structure. So DDL commands are used to define the structure. So the structure define பண்றதுக்கான commands தான் DDL commands. So it is used to create and modify the structure of the database objects in the database. So databaseல இருக்கிற structure நம்ம create பண்றதுக்கும் அதை ஏதாவது changes பண்றதுக்கும் யூஸ் பண்ற commands தான் DDL commands. So which is used to create and modify the structure. Okay, see here the tabular column for DDL commands. So what are the commands we are using in the DDL is create, alter, drop, rename and truncate. So these are the commands which we used in SQL. Okay, so these are the DDL commands. What is the create is nothing but of which is used to create a new database, and alter is nothing but of we can make any changes in the existing structure of database. ஏற்கனவே இருக்கிற databaseல ஏதாவது நம்ம changes பண்ணனும் அப்படினா we can make changes with the help of alter. And drop is used to delete the database or table. Okay, and rename is used to renaming an existing object in the database. So அதில் ஏதாவது இருக்கிற databaseல ஏற்கனவே இருக்கிறத நம்ம rename பண்ணிக்கலாம். And truncate, which is used to delete all records in the database. Okay, so அந்த databaseல இருக்க records எல்லாத்தையும் delete பண்ணனும் அப்படினா we can use a truncate command. Okay, these are the commands which is used as a DDL commands. And next is DML. So data manipulation language, which is shortly as DML. So these SQL commands deals with the manipulation of data present in the database. So what are the data present in the database? Databaseல இருக்கிற datas நம்ம manipulate பண்றதுக்காக ஏதாவது some to do some work in that. So that is nothing but of manipulation. So any changes, so அதெல்லாம் நம்ம பண்ணிக்கலாம். So what are the SQL commands under DDL DML commands? Or see the tabular column, insert, update, delete. So these are the manipulation. Okay, we can insert any new records in the database and we can update any new we can update any existing records in a table and we can delete the record from a table. So these are the 3 DML commands. So insert is used to insert a new row in the table, and update is used to modify the existing data in the table, and delete is used to delete the records from the table. and next is DQL, data query language. So select is the only SQL command used to fetch or retrieve the data from database tables that comes under DQL. So select is the only command which is used under DQL. DQL la ஒரே ஒரு command தான் இருக்கு. அது என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா select command. So which is used to fetch or retrieve the data. So நம்ம queries கொடுத்து அதிலிருந்து அந்த queries மூலமா நமக்கு எடுக்கிற அந்த retrieve பண்ணி வர இருக்கு இல்லையா, ஸோ அதுதான் to retrieve or fetch the data from the database. ஸோ அது வந்து நம்ம select command மூலமா கொடுப்போம். So which is called as DQL. See the tabular column, there is only one command available in DQL, so that is select command. So retrieve data from the table. So அந்த டேபிளில் என்னென்ன டேட்டாஸ் இருக்கோ அதை retrieve பண்ணி பார்க்குறதுக்காக select command is used. And next is transaction control language, TCL. TCLs. These commands manage the transaction in SQL. So what are the transaction which takes place over there? So these all comes under the category of TCL, transaction control language. It helps to save the changes into database permanently. So what are the changes we are doing in the database? It will be saved permanently with the help of TCL commands. So let's see the tabular column. TCL commands list. Commit. See the commands. There are 4 commands: commit, rollback, set transaction, and save points. So commit எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்றாங்க அப்படினா which permanent save into database. So any changes we can done means it will be saved permanently in the database with the help of commit command. And next is rollback. So once we done the commit to retrieve or to restore the database into original form, so for that purpose rollback command is used. And set transaction command set the transaction properties such as read write or read only. So it means that giving access. Set transaction வந்து ஒரு accessing rights கொடுக்கிறது. வெறும் read மட்டும் பண்ணிக்கலாமா இல்லை read writeம் பண்ணலாமா அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு accessing properties கொடுக்கிறது தான் set transaction command. And save point is used to temporarily save your transaction so that we can roll back to that point whenever required. So save point is we are used to save temporarily. So some temporarily changes we are doing which can be roll back to the original position whenever it is required. So these are the 4 commands: commit, rollback, set transaction, and save point, which is used under TCL commands. Next let we move to the DCL commands, data control language, DCL. The SQL commands that implements security on database objects like table, view, stored procedure, etc. So இதில் வந்து what it means that implement security. So நமக்கு அவங்களுக்கு permission grant பண்ணுறதும் இல்லை permission retrieve பண்ணுறதும். So through giving security options. எது இதில் டேபிளை வியூ பண்ணுறதுக்கு இல்லை சம் ப்ரொசீஜர் அதில் ஏதாவது ஸ்டோர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இல்லை அதை மேனிப்புலேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இல்லை அதை ரிட்ரைவ் பண்ணி பார்க்குறதுக்கு. ஸோ இதுக்கெல்லாம் நமக்கு பெர்மிஷன் அவங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கலாமா அப்படிங்கிறது தான் DCL commands. Okay, data control language. Let's see the tabular column. See grant. There are 2 commands which is used under DCL commands. One is grant and another is revoke. So what it means, grant is to give permission to the specific user on specific database object like table, view, etc. நமக்கு யூசருக்கு permission கொடுக்கிறது தான் grant command. Revoke is nothing but of to take back the permission from the user which we granted. நம்ம அவங்களுக்கு கொடுத்த permission return எடுக்கிறது, take out the permission from the user, அதுதான் revoke. Okay, hope you understand the difference between grant and revoke. Okay, so far what we have seen is what is meant by SQL, and what are the features of SQL, and what are the types of SQL. So in types we have seen under 5 categories, which is this data definition language, and data manipulation language, and data query language, and transaction control language, and data control language. Okay, so these 5 these five commands we have seen under the SQL commands. Okay, hope you understand this video, and thanks for watching this video.